The infamous Joel here, and welcome to this 4-day training. Congratulations, it's totally free. I'm giving away the house, okay? And I'm going to show you exactly why I'm giving this away, because I see far too many beginning coaches and even coaches that have been doing this for a while, struggling and trying to figure things out. And I'm just giving this away for free. And they're like, screw it, here, take it for free. Like, you need help, you need to get to the income level where I can help you, because honestly, I don't work with beginners anymore. So whatever it is that's broken or messed up in your business, this free training should set it straight if you're paying attention. Please make sure that you open each email. You'll be getting a new email every single day to show you which lesson you're on that day. There should be 4 lessons. I might add more in the future depending on your feedback. But just make sure that you keep an eye out for those lessons getting to your email inbox every day. Now, they might not. They might even show up in a spam folder. That's just how this email stuff works, okay? Like, I have no control over it. Sometimes it shows up in spam. Sometimes it'll show up in trash. So just make sure you look every day and figure out where it's going, because I have no control over that part, and I don't understand a lot of the email stuff anyway. It's like, try to be legit, still shows up in all kinds of different folders. Anyway, we're going to get right into the training. I'm going to show you, this first training is kind of going to be like this big overview. What is this concept of evolution? If you're a coach, there's some crossover with consultants. It's just like an online expert trying to sell your knowledge, your expertise, your training online, your coaching, your therapy, all the other good stuff you're trying to sell online. There's a lot of overlap with those types of businesses. Primarily, I'm a coach myself, so I like to work with coaches, but you might get value out of this even if you're one of these other types of people. Now, traditionally, and I'm not going to write this out, I'm just going to talk for a second. Traditionally, when you're bringing someone in as a client and you're helping them solve whatever problem that you're helping them solve, you're charging like an hourly fee or even a flat fee, right? And it's just basic stuff. Like, this is stuff that's been going on since like the days of MySpace. Like, this is like old internet stuff. If you've been doing online coaching or anything similar to that for a long time, it's very similar stuff that's been taught for a long time. Now there is recently, this is what we're going to be learning about, a paradigm shift. And what I'm noticing is a lot of coaches, consultants, online experts, people like that, a lot of them are missing the boat. They're all kind of looking around, seeing that there's a lot of very successful entrepreneurs kind of elevating themselves up, and they're not sure how. Like, what are they doing different than I am? And the next thing you know, they're guru chasing, hopping around different gurus and trying to figure out all these different marketing messages. He's saying he's got the secret. They're saying they got the secret. What's going on here? What am I missing? You know, they're spending all this money on courses and more coaching and like all this other stuff, and they're trying to piece it all together because there's a giant paradigm shift going on right now in this industry, in this business, where the old way, the old guard just doesn't work anymore. Okay, and there's still a lot of coaches out there doing the old way. So in this 4-day training, and maybe more, in this 4-day training, I'm going to show you all the stuff that was the old way, and I'm going to show you why that has changed. And then I'm going to show you the new way, and I'm going to show you how to implement the new way, so that by the time this training is over, you will have an entirely new business that's built to scale, that's built to bring in clients on autopilot, and built the way that a lot of these top gurus have built their business. Okay? So I'm going to show you what that kind of looks like from a top-down perspective. Okay? I'll show you what this looks like, and this is kind of broken down into 3 parts. Don't mind the way I write. I know it's not very clear. I draw very badly. So at the beginning level, at the bottom level, okay, I call these people dreamers. Okay, they're dreamers, and I would say they make anywhere from 0 to $1,000 a month. Anywhere in that level, in that range, you're a dreamer still. And the reason I say you're a dreamer, because it's not just income level. A lot of times it's the business model. A lot of times if you're stuck in this stage where you're making anywhere from 0 to $1,000 a month, it's your model. It's not so much that you're like stupid or anything like that. It's the way that you're doing things. And a lot of times these same people right here, these dreamers, are doing things the old-fashioned way, and that's why they're not making a significant amount of income. A lot of times they still have a job and they're doing their coaching business or their business online on the side, and they're not making a whole ton from it. It's because of the model. A lot of times the dreamers, they're running around on social media. They're trying to convince people to buy into their life coaching, their meditation coaching, their career coaching. They have no idea how to market their stuff. They have no idea what their message is. They don't really even understand what their offer is. They kind of think they do. But a lot of times it's very generic. Your offer tends to be like a commodity. Like I said, you're just a life coach. You help with people that are going through a divorce, or you help, like, you kind of identify who you help, but you don't actually specify what you do. And that's what I'm saying is an old paradigm. So if you're a dreamer, you're still in that old demographic, like, I help 18-year-olds who are going to college prepare for college better. You know, the minute that you say better, you probably don't know what your offer is, or at least you don't have a powerful offer. Okay, because the new way is you don't put yourself out there as something better, because that takes too much convincing. You understand what I'm saying? You go out into the marketplace, it takes way too much convincing to convince people that you're better, and all that ends up happening is you go somewhere else and you try to get more training, you try to get certified in 85 million different practices just to prove that you're better. But in this internet age, in this new way of running your business, it's not about who's better. It's not about who's the best. Because honestly, clients floating around looking for services, they have no idea who's better. They don't care how many certificates you have or how many diplomas and degrees. They can care less. It might help a little bit. But what really screams out at them is a powerful offer. And a lot of times these dreamers don't have that powerful offer. Okay? They don't have that. So a powerful offer example would be something very specific that you saw. Think of a brain surgeon. Okay? A brain surgeon makes more money than a general practitioner because they're specialists at a very specific thing. A brain surgeon is a specialist on the brain, which is a very important part of your body. And it takes a lot more dexterity and skill to do the job that they're doing. Right? So when you switch your offer from, I'm a life coach that helps you get over depression, which is a general thing. Anybody can do that. I mean, like, my neighbor down the street can help me get over depression. That doesn't make you special. You know, you might have more certificates and all that, but why wouldn't I just choose the free option? You know, I trust that person. They give me good advice all the time. And a powerful offer instead would be something like, I'm just going off the top of my head now, and like, I'll put myself on the spot. So excuse me if this is a bad answer. But if I was to really sit down and think about it, I'm sure I would make something better. But let's say a more powerful offer when it comes to that is, okay, someone has gone through a divorce and they're trying to rebuild their life. You can say, I will have you moved out of that place, back on your feet, dating, and with a new job, I don't know, whatever you could say, with a new girlfriend in the next 30 days. You see how I was very specific about the result you were going to get and the timeline that you were going to get it? Guaranteed. Now that is a more powerful offer. Why? Because someone going through a divorce and feeling depressed and feeling kind of lost, they want specific things. And when you put in front of them that specific result and you make it very powerful by putting a timeline on it, in the next 30 days, you're going to have a new girlfriend and, you know, a better job and a place where, you know, a new place to live and all your furniture moved out and everything. Now, they don't really care if I'm going to help you, like, feel better. Like, they want the result. They're picturing in their mind this new life that they're going to have in the next 30 days. That sounds like a powerful offer to me. I'm willing to pay for that. So a lot of dreamers don't have that in place. They don't know who exactly they serve and how they serve them. And by how they serve them, I mean a powerful offer. So that gets you to the next stage, which would be a founder. A founder. So to me, a founder makes anywhere from from $1,000 to $10,000 a month online. And a founder is a coach, consultant, an expert that's got their business up and running. They're getting consistent clients now. They may have a website. They have a social media presence somewhat, and they're starting to get consistent clients now. They're starting to get paying clients. They may do one-on-one coaching. They may do group coaching. Okay, but they have a consistent flow coming in. They have their offer dialed in. They're known for something. They're starting to build out a name for themselves. and they're a founder. Now they might even quit their job, their full-time job or part-time job, because now they're making good full-time income from their coaching business. Okay? So they're a founder, and they have certain mechanisms in place. They have a good offer. They have relationships with people. They've been doing it for a little while. They've got a group coaching program or a one-on-one coaching program, service program going, and basically they're feeling good, right? But then they see these people up top. And this is what we're going to be discussing this entire time. I probably shouldn't have given myself such a little tiny space to write this. But that says, if you can't read it, that says evolution. Okay, that's what I call my my Facebook group, and that's kind of the philosophy here of what's evolution. What are the gurus now doing? These people are making anywhere from 10,000 to 100,000. Now I'm talking about, remember, monthly plus online. So they're making like 6 figures a month. The people that are really doing this big time. So what is evolution? Evolution is a coaching business or some type of expert business. You're bringing in clients and helping them achieve some kind of task, where a lot of it is hands off. A lot of it is more passive. A lot of the coaches in this top tier right here, they have digital courses that are selling themselves. They have passive income coming in because of the digital courses, books. They have basically taken their knowledge in their head, all that training, all the experience they have with all their clients, and they're not repeating themselves. Because think about it like this. When you're doing one-on-one coaching or you're even doing group coaching, you tend to repeat yourself over and over and over again. You say the same things over and over to help the same type of client over and over. So why not just create digital products and services, okay, that take your place, basically, so to speak, and teach people for you? That's the new paradigm. The digital course industry is, I think, nearing like $300 billion a year. People love buying courses. People love online education. It's enormous, and it's only going to keep growing. Okay, so that's one thing. Also, in the evolution business, okay, the more evolved thing, they've pretty much gotten rid of the idea of a website with just a bunch of stuff on it that you can buy. And what they use instead are called sales funnels. If you don't know what a sales funnel is, don't worry, because we'll get more deep into that. Remember, check your emails. I'll show you exactly what a sales funnel is, how to set it up properly, all that good stuff. But a lot of them use sales funnels. And the difference between a sales funnel and a website mainly is that a sales funnel allows you to build a relationship over a long period of time, giving you a higher chance to convert and make sales. Because a website, right? If I go to a website and I see the website and I'm not interested right away, I'm going to leave. And that's 99% of your potential clients. Most people just bounce off the website. You know, imagine going in front of a store. If you don't immediately see something you like in the window of that store, you're kind of window shopping, you're not even going to go in there. You're just going to keep walking. Right? That's what happens with most websites. But a sales funnel is designed to immediately grab somebody, get their information, and build up a relationship over time. And in that relationship building, people are getting so much value, so much free stuff, good content. You're reaching out to them in all these myriad of different ways. They feel more engaged with you, and they're way more likely to buy. So these top coaches, these gurus, evolution style, are using sales funnels. Okay, they're using courses, they're using sales funnels, and the last thing is they're building out a team. They're building out a team. They have other coaches working for them. Okay, they have other coaches working for them. So if they have a group coaching program, even a one-on-one, they've trained people to coach for them. Okay, they have a sales team, which I call affiliates who go around and sell your products and services for you, who get people on the phone for you, who close sales for you. You see what I'm getting at here? This is a totally evolved kind of business where now the service itself, the coaching itself, the knowledge itself, the result itself, it all stems from the offer. The result itself is now automated and repeatable. It's a machine. That's the evolved coaching business, and that's what you're seeing out there. When you're seeing all these ads of all these top gurus and what they're doing, understand that they're very, very hands-off in their business. They have these mechanisms in place. Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, once said, if you have a business that does not run without you, meaning you have to wake up every morning and actually work in your business, whether you like it or not, you don't have a business. You are self-employed. So if you're a dreamer, if you're a founder, you're still self-employed, because for the most part, you're doing a lot of the work. When you're ready to go into evolution, the evolution stage of your business, you now have a business because it works without you. That's when you can just take time off, go on speaking tours, and go all over the world and take vacations with your kids, and because now you have an actual passive business based off your knowledge, based off what you know, what you can teach, but it works without you. And that's the beauty of evolution. So for now, let that soak in. And I'm going to show you just a little bit, just something else real quick before we get going here. I just got something from one of my clients. But before we get going here, hopefully this all fits. By the time, good Lord, that's a really bad drawing. But by the time that you are in evolution, all three of these things need to be dialed in. Okay? You need your offer. This is not going to fit, by the way. Your offer. You need your lead generation. Lead gen, that comes with sales funnels, that comes with whatever platform you choose to run your traffic through. Choose one and get really good at it. I use a Facebook group. I think it's really, really powerful. Okay, so that's lead generation. That needs to be dialed in. And delivery. Delivery of your service, delivery of your expertise. These things need to be dialed in. I prefer digital courses, group coaching programs with other coaches that can kind of help you, serve people. These are really, 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 really great services that, again, autopilot. That's a real business. So all these things dialed in, I'm just going to put an E in the middle. By the time you get to evolution, all three of these things will be dialed in. But the beauty is, and the reason I wanted to draw this out and show you, was that in order to have an evolution style business, you only need those three things. It's not as complicated as it may seem right now. If you're just a beginner, if you've been struggling, it's not that complicated. Work on these three things over a longer period of time. It's not going to happen today, but dial them in. Keep tweaking them. Keep working on them. Make your offer better. Make your lead generation better. Make your delivery better. Always, over time, keep working on these main three things. And guess what? Eventually, you'll have this 10,000 to 100,000 or more income business per month. Okay, it's just work over time. But I just wanted to show you that illustration to show you exactly what you need to be working on. Everything else, block it out. Gurus tell you there's some quick fix, some secret, some something. Understand that they already have this dialed in. That's why they're able to do that. Okay, don't be a consumer, be a creator. So watch out for the next email tomorrow, where I'm going to be showing you and diving deep into one aspect of the evolution business, which is sales funnels. Okay, what is this mysterious sales funnels, and how do you actually use the power of a sales funnel to build a relationship over time? Why is it better than a website? Why is the website essentially dead? We'll discuss all that tomorrow. I'm the infamous Joel, and I'm out.